So this is gonna be my first video ever talking about Total Drama, and just so you know, Fresh TV, do not sue me, please. I beg you. Because if you sue me, I would also make these guys because this is my own channel with my nephew. So yeah. Oh yeah. And I was gonna say, okay, yeah, but I was gonna say so, don't expect if your favorite character or if your non-favorite character is here or not. Because me personally, I do not care. And this is like my ranking of every Total Drama. From heart to stone. Well, my first one is Chris. I mean, not Chris. The first one is Total Drama Island. The reason why my first one is Total Drama Island is because, of course, it's the original. Nobody can beat the original, you know. It's really hard not to, you know, do the original, the 22 people. Like, this is my reason why. I have 5 reasons. First reason being because it's more tame and chill. People, it's insane and just insane, trying to kill people. So like an example for Total Drama Pocket Tail Island. Everybody's least favorite. Somehow, somebody willing to destroy the island, the whole island, didn't make him prepare. But for some type of odd reason, and like after the what do you call it? Second round or something. After like the second, no, not the second round. After, like he starts to appear, but that was way later. Like when nobody knew that Chris was actually trying to quote unquote care. Like feel me? Like nobody was trying to stop. Besides, you know, the main contestants that want to win the 1 mil. Oh, so yeah. That's why I'm saying season 1 is the best. But also the second reason is also because it had nice storylines, and also, just because of the filler characters doesn't mean that it had to be, like, some of the filler episodes were alright. Like the episode where, like, the sucky outdoors. It's alright. It's alright. It isn't good, but it is alright. Hate. So yeah. Oh crap! My slinky stuff. Dang it. Okay, one more. As I was saying. I kind of find like, cause like I said, like some of the filler episodes were alright, they don't die or anything. It's just that Chris McClane, he was better. The filler episodes were alright, like I said before, like the Sucky Outdoors. Then we have the storyline, like the Trent and Gwen storyline. It was good. Really good. The what do you call it? What do you call it? And if you just don't know, I'm making a video right now. Okay. Alright, well, I was saying, okay, but I was saying though, with those things that oh sorry. Okay, but as I was saying about the whole drama thing. Like, and that's good because like you have more storylines, but like kind of like how some people say is how it makes no sense how Noah and Owen came to be friends. Like, I'm not sure confused about that. But anyways, it's really like cool to like to see how Owen and Noah became friends, but it's just me saying. And for the fourth thing, it was an alright ending. Like the finale was good, the stuff was good. But now for the last thing. The fifth thing is gonna be the thing that I hate the most about this show. It was how they eliminated Lashana. You might be saying, like, and for the people that haven't watched Total Drama, please do. It's free on Netflix, so yeah. But as I was saying, there's no reason for Lashana to be eliminated in the 25th episode, I think. It was either the 25th or the 22nd episode. But yeah, and also saying the fact that also the 21st or 5th episode was actually the main thing that actually kind of made Total Drama Aftermath. So yeah, so that's also something to see about that. But also, as along with the Lashana elimination, it makes no sense. Like, that's like with a bunch of other people. They're also saying that it makes no sense of why you eliminated Lashana. Like, you have no reason to eliminate Lashana. Like, that's just me personally. Like, you cannot, like look, I'm just saying, Lashana isn't bad. Lashana isn't good. She's alright. Like, just saying. So yeah. Like, no, like, as I was saying, the whole drama cast mainly contained the characters I like Noah, Cody. I don't really like Owen. Like, I'm just saying. You may send an assassin to try to kill me or anything, but I don't care. Like, I do not really like Owen. And I'm just saying. Like, even though that Owen was the favorite of the bunch, he wasn't my favorite. My main favorite has to be like, I was like the entirety of Total Drama, like not Total Drama Island, but the entirety of Total Drama has to be Brick. Like, I hope that one day, in like the Total Drama season, Brick gets the right that he deserves. Like, I know that they probably wouldn't make Brick when it's because, you know, the things. But just think about it though. Cool. Brick is everybody's favorite. Same with Lashana, Harold. Like, Harold is my favorite as well. Like, yeah. But now it's time to get on with season 2. So I hope we talk about every single 7 season. Wait. How many seasons are there? I think there's 8 seasons? No. Well, anyway. Speaking of, that this game, Total Drama Action, it's really, like, it's actually kind of like it's my second favorite. But Total Drama Action, I only have 3 things to say about it. But Total Drama Action is alright, like, it isn't good, but it's alright, like, it isn't great, it's not good, but it's great. It's not good, it's bad, it's great. So yeah, just saying. And the first thing I want to say, it makes no sense to have, like, I don't know that almost everybody says this. It makes no sense to have who you call it, Beth as a final contestant. Like, I can kind of see, like, you're going with, like, cause, you know, you're going with, cause mainly out of all the seasons, and we only had, like, one or two seasons that just had boy versus girl. Almost every single season, besides, I think, 2 seasons, had boy versus girl. Like boy versus girl for the final, for season 1, boys versus girl, like, and it has to do with something, like, Owen was the happy, fun time guy, and...
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cause remember my dogs, right?
Yeah, wait. Hey, I'm making a video.
Bit one of my core. Oh yeah, no, sorry, hold on.
And like, okay, yeah. And also, well, that... Like, I can
Oh my god, I'm getting payday too. Sorry, I'm gonna mute my mic.
Okay. It's alright. Like I said though, like with the Total Drama thing, I can kind of get because you know how almost everybody in Total Drama said called when gothy girl. Well, I can kind of get because it's a goth girl versus a nice lovable guy. Right? So yeah. I can kind of see that on who calls. Like,
wait, are you talking to me or so I can see your video? Okay, sorry, I'm so happy.
okay. And like with Total Drama Action, I could sort of see the finale because, you know, the finale is, what do you call it, is good girl versus bad guy, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And I can also kind of see, like, that's the first thing that I have to talk about Total Drama. The second thing I have to talk about Total Drama is how, some of the episodes I didn't really like at all. Like, just because you have some characters that a bunch of people like, doesn't mean that, like, you know, other people doesn't like it. Like, me personally, my opinion is that I don't really find most of the characters. Like, at this point, I just found Bridget and Jeff to be basically a filler character, like how Katie and Sadie was. They're just there for filler, nothing else. Because even though they were the first ones to get the boot, you could have just made them, like, you could have added, like, other fan favorites, like Noah, or maybe even Cody. But I just want to say this one thing though. It absolutely makes no sense how in the world, like look, the thing that I don't like is how much how much DJ they made an alliance with Chef. Like all I found the alliance with Chef is, like, just so you can have, like, a mini storyline with DJ. So yeah, it's also kind of with the boys. These alliance in season 1, it isn't really much. It doesn't really matter Or it's just like something to add, just for fun. And the third thing. Okay. Hey, so like
Hey, I'm back.
I'm still making the video. Oh.
Oh, sorry.
And like before, like I don't really find him like I said about the DJ thing. Oh yeah, also another thing. How come Heather wasn't eliminated in the first single episode? Or like, even if Heather was on the other team, nobody really liked Heather. So don't you find that a pretty good reason to not try to, you know, make anything to help out Heather? Like, I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, me personally, it doesn't really make much sense. So yeah. And like I said before, that's just me saying. So yeah. Yeah, but another thing is this. How in heavens and oh yeah, I forgot. That's all the three things I was gonna say. Well, yeah. Like I do not find much entertaining. But Total Drama World Tour, it had to be like one of my main favorites. Just saying. Just saying. Like, there's no reason for, like, Total Drama World Tour is my favorite because it has Cody, Noah, Harold, Lashana, and DJ. Because, yeah. But another thing that I do not like, one thing that I do not like about is this. How in hell's name did nobody find out that Alejandro was the one picking everybody out one by one? Like, you could say, oh, but he's handsome and he's basically just male Heather. Yeah, male Heather. That's what the problem is. It's male Heather. That's, like I said, that's the problem. It's male Heather. That's all it is. Male Heather. That's just it. Nothing else. Nothing more. Just male Heather. So yeah. Nothing much. Just male Heather. But also, hot. That's the only thing that he also has. And guess who was a mini antagonist and who was handsome or / hot? That's right. Justin. Like, I don't really find it it's real how they'll fall for basically Justin if he was actually really good at trying to manipulate besides just using his hotness. Like I'm just saying. And another thing that I just want to say, so like another thing is that how in heaven's name the Amazon, how in heaven's name the Amazons did not try to vote out Heather in any of the other episodes. Like, and you might be saying, oh yeah, because they needed Heather for the finale. You could have anybody else that was kind of ish like Heather. You could have had Duncan and Cody, Sierra. No, hell, you may even had literally who you call it? Not Duncan, Owen. And, like, Owen was one of the main favorites, so yeah, that would be a nice bonus to add on as well. So yeah. But it does make no sense how in heaven's name though. So, but another thing that I also want to say is this. is like I feel bad for Ezekiel. Like Ezekiel is like one of my anti-favorite characters, only for one reason and one reason only. Because of what? Who you call it? Just because of just because of what do you call it? Just because of a little guy named Chris. So yeah, like there's no way that Chris, like I feel bad for him. Like you could have like just guessed, like you could have like Chris could have done like the simple thing like the stop trying to do these challenges. You're making me actually feel bad, like natural human bad. Not like psychopath bad. Like yeah, and it's also kind of like look, I'm a fan of the what do you call it, of the theorizer. Sure. So why not make a theory about like, and also I always wondered this. This isn't important. I'm just saying I was just wondering like how did like if I think about it, Izzy and Total Drama Rama predicted the Total Drama Island before I think about it. If you just take it into like regular standard issue. Cool. And I'm just saying.
Oh, Ray. If for YouTube videos, you know how I'm an editor for your TikTok account? I can be an editor for kind of our YouTube videos.
Okay.
Because I can edit some of those videos in CapCut still. I just gotta screen record everything, then edit everything in.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Anyways. That's just a little talk with my nephew.
Oh, sorry. Then you know I can just edit this stuff out, right?
Yeah, no.
Then
yeah, you can.
one more thing. Then one more thing. You know, alright, so MJ, you know those like PS4 like steering wheels and stuff like that? MJ got one of those. He had 2 of them.
Break it.
Break it? What? No.
Why?
I would, but I'm gonna try to see if I can have one.
Oh yeah, cause he has 2.
Yeah, he has one at his grandma's and one with him. He uses it to play Crew 2, which is a car game. So yeah. I mean, if I pay him, he will, but see, cause he got it for 20 bucks at a pawn shop. So in total, he literally only spent 40 bucks.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I know, but for those, that's very cheap. Because it's that. So it's like, those are like, those PS4 thingies, the steering wheels and stuff, that's like in the hundreds or thousands of dollars. Probably like 500 bucks. Got it for 20 bucks, that's like cheap, very cheap. But I'm about, you know, Payday 2? I'm about to buy it. I'm about to buy the game since it's on the discount for 4 bucks. And I can do so many roleplays on there because it's a bank robbery. You know Payday 2, right? The bank robbery game. Yeah, it's literally just a heist game.
Okay.
I played it before, but I've always wanted it, and now I got the chance to get it. I'm me by myself. Bye.
Okay. Okay. Well, hope if Anthony doesn't decide to, you know, cut this out, which I think he will. Then I'm just gonna say this. Don't mind that. So, I just want to say, this and one thing on me, like, and that was continuing about like Alejandro. Like I said, there should have been more people, you know, knowing about Alejandro being slick and turning everybody against another. Like, I don't really get it, because like, how come you do that? I am so confused. Oh yeah, and another thing, and that was basically the last thing until I go to Total Drama Revenge of the Island. Total Drama Revenge of the Island is alright. It isn't good. It isn't bad. It's seminar. That's all I will say. It's seminar. So yeah. I'm just saying. But for another thing, and another thing only, is this, that for Total Drama World Tour. And I know that almost everybody says it, but why? Why blatantly? Oh, and also, a little thing that I like to say is that I like the addition of the musicals. So yeah, that's all I'm just gonna say. I just like the addition of the musicals in Total Drama. So yeah. So yeah. That's all I'm just gonna say. Hey, so yeah. That's all I'm just basically gonna say to a hard content, basically. So yeah. Now it's time for Total Drama, Revenge of the Island. If you're not gonna believe it, Total Drama Revenge of the Island is actually one of my main favorites. It's out of the entirety. So yeah. Like I said, it's one of my favorites out of the main ones. So yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. But and one more thing to add on is this. How in heaven? Oh yeah. Total Drama Revenge of the Island. Forgot. I'm talking about that. Another thing that I want to say. That in Total Drama Revenge of the Island, the only thing that kept me watching is Silent B, Dawn, on Lightning, and Brick. Like, I think that Dawn is a overrated character, but hey, I like Dawn, so yeah. But I don't really care. Like, I mainly like Brick and I mainly like the one that I most like is Brick, Silent B, and what do you call it? Lightning. So yeah. A matter of fact, actually Total Drama, like, I actually got first introduced to Total Drama when, like, I was like 7. Like, cause I was actually curious about the show. Like, first I saw Total Drama. Not from Netflix, but mainly I first saw Total Drama from Cartoon Network. Or not to believe it or sure. So yeah, and that's why I started to watch Total Drama. So yeah. So basically being seminar about this is I don't really have much to say. All I could say is just that Total Drama Revenge of the Island it's basically my main favorite season. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Total Drama Revenge of the Island is my main favorite. Now let's go on to everybody's most valid opinion in Total Drama All Stars. Like, look, I haven't watched Total Drama All Stars. The only information that I got from, like, I have watched Total Drama All Stars. It's just that I don't really watch it as much as as the other seasons. And because this is only the seasons that I go to. Season 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's it. And also season 7 or 8, whatever it is for Redonkulous Race. Like whatever season it is for Redonkulous Race, I'm just saying. Alright. Hey, so Total Drama All Stars. I only have one thing to say. Mal. Oh. Well, like, there's no reason for adding Mal besides just being, like, he's basically Scott, but if Scott was actually trying to be evil, like, evil. Like, Scott was evil, taking somebody's, what do you call it? Like, taking somebody's disorders to their advantage. Like, and I'm just saying, taking somebody's disorders to their advantage is actually really evil. Even for Heather, Alejandro, and for Duncan, who's a bad boy. Oh yeah, speaking of Duncan, let's go ahead to Duncan. And so what does Duncan have to say for all of this? Besides being a guy who's literally simping to get his old girlfriend back. Oh, and also with the like with the Gwen thing, I feel like that they should look. I feel like that they should have not, like, if they didn't add Mal, I feel like that nothing much would have happened, and probably just basically still having Zoe, but Oh, and also saying the fact how Duncan got eliminated by blowing up something, that is such like Duncan, but at the same time, I don't really like it because look at this. Just look at this. Take this into a perspective. If Duncan, who's a quote-unquote bad boy, he is literally going to actual jail with a jail cell with Jerome, and keeps on dropping the cell. Take that into a perspective. So yeah, just saying. Take that into perspective. Doveness is so yeah. So it shouldn't really be much of a surprise, but but now, time for the finale of all things. And on to the final thing about Total Drama All Stars. How literally most of the characters were people's favorite, then
You don't know what you're in
they
for.
turned other people's favorite to other people's least favorite.
Ray, are you still recording?
Yeah.
Get ready to eat my sword!
Yeah. So yeah, on to the fun thing. Total Drama, like the cast were good, but then Total Drama decided to make people's favorites to people's least favorite. Yeah, one pretty much stayed the same. Duncan stayed seminar until he started to want to become a full-on bad boy by going to the jail cell with Jerome. What a sad story. So yeah. Yeah.
Match
Also,
point! Red team!
and that's basically all I have to say. And the final thing that I have to say is this. How in heaven's name they had the reason to make the finale so average. It literally makes the Pocket Tail season look good. Oh yeah, and speaking of Pocket Tail, let's go to our second to final one, Pocket Tail Island, which is supposed to be the second half of Total Drama Revenge, All Stars. I'm just saying, it wasn't much of a like I don't get why you just call it by itself. Oh, like literally Netflix calls it by itself. So I don't get why you don't call it by itself, but it's your decision. And I bet if I tried to question, I bet I'll probably get hunted down by the FBI. So yeah.
I'm Morty.
Yeah. Well, just for saying reasons, the season was it wasn't up there with Total Drama Island, but it was up there with Total Drama Revenge of the Island. Like Total Drama Pocket Tail Island is alright. Like the only characters that ever kept me keep watching is Jasmine, that zombie guy, and Amy. I mean Sammy, and then Max. Like Max was the comedic, like basically the comedic joke. Dave sucks. I don't care about Dave. Everything else I just have to say. There's only one thing that I have to say. It sucks. That's all I just gotta say. The season sucks. It's massive. So yeah, that's all I have to say. The season sucks massive. I didn't like it much. Now outside for Total Drama or Donkulous Race. I don't know why the Total Drama part, but for Donkulous Race is alright. It has Dawn in it, which I can't believe that they are replacing original Chris McClane with Dawn. But it's their decision. And like I said before, I don't want to get hunted down by the FBI from them. So yeah, that's one thing. I definitely don't want it to happen to me. So yeah, that's something that I'm happy about at least. That I'm not trying to get hunted down by the FBI, at least. Please, but it's alright. But like I just want to say this. The season was really great. It's actually up there with Total Drama not Total Drama Action, not Total Drama Island. But it was definitely up there with Total Drama World Tour. It was a good alright season, but it wasn't great. But it wasn't horrible. It was just it was a seminar.
Red
That's
team.
what I'm saying.
I totally get it.
Or that's all I'm just gonna say. And also, plus they brought back like 2 original characters and had some original characters from Gen 1 and Gen 2 from just for like a quick cameo. Yeah. But I do hope that Total Drama, I hope that the new season of Total Drama does fix every error that I had before, because I do not want basically another Total Drama another Total Drama Pocket Tail or Total Drama All Stars. So yeah. So the only thing that I will say is that like the season is good, the characters are alright, but it isn't good. So yeah. That's all I have to say, and